Fish Care is an educational program to help recreational fishers reduce the impact on the marine environment. Conservation consultant Emma Cronin explains how to be seabird smart.
Before humans arrived, seabirds used to thrive on our mainland. There were seabirds swooping and gliding along our coasts and travelling far inshore, coming here to breed from overseas every year. Today we've got relatively few seabirds, so they're mostly located out on some of our offshore islands where there's pest control. We've got 85 of our world's 360 species here in New Zealand. That's about a quarter of the world's species, and 27 of those species occur here in the Hauraki Gulf, just off our biggest city, where we've got most of our recreational fishers fishing in this region. Just like our kiwi, many of our seabird species are threatened species. And recreational fishing, or fishing, is one of the threats to our seabird species. So if a seabird gets hooked or accidentally entangled, that's a problem. Because there's so many fishers, recreational fishers out there, the occasional hooking or entanglement of a bird multiplied across all of those people out fishing really does have a big impact. So what we really would like you to do is be aware of our seabirds and just do a couple of things to look out for them and become seabird smart. At this time of the year in particular, there's lots of seabirds that are either have chicks or about to breed, so we need to be particularly careful with those birds. They're trying to feed their young ones as well, so be considerate, be responsible and try and be seabird smart. Okay, there's a number of things that you can do to help be seabird smart. And number one is to keep your boat nice and tidy. So cover your bait, keep any lines that aren't being used covered or put them away, and keep your deck nice and clean. When you fish, be fast when you're setting and reeling your gear, and go deep, so sink your bait or burley well below the surface of the water. You can dissuade birds by using streamers or water pistols, but if they become a lot of birds or they're becoming a real nuisance, maybe stop fishing or move somewhere else. If you do hook or entangle a bird, remember to go to the bird and be very gentle. You need to scoop the bird up, preferably with a net, cover it with a dry towel, hold it really securely. They've got really sharp beaks and claws, and then you need to carefully unwind the line from the bird or remove the hook or cut the hook. You need to let that bird recover for a bit before you release it back onto the water's surface. So be prepared. You need to have the gear on board to be able to crush the barb on the hook or to cut the hook if it's gone into the bird. Be informed. Knowing which bird is which will help tell you what fish are out there. Certain species will indicate the fish species that are under the water and lead you to the catch you're trying to get.